I am the very proud mom of Ella. Ella is 10 months old, 6 months adjusted. 10 months old, 6 months adjusted. It's always a hard question to answer. How old is your baby, especially when you have a micro preemie? That makes my life easier. Okay. I think I wanted that. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay. So I didn't plan to have a baby early. I didn't plan to have 107 days in the NICU. The few days before my water broke, I was managing a triathlon at the YMCA where I was interning as an athletic director so I could finish my degree. I had just found out I was having a baby girl 3 weeks earlier. I didn't even have time to pick out the color scheme for her room yet. I thought I had a few more months to get the house ready, to finish my degree, to prepare my 2.5-year-old son for a little sister. He was born at 42 weeks, so I was expecting I would have a long pregnancy. That didn't happen. Ultimately, Ella Brooke was born 3 days after my water broke on April 16th. 24 weeks, 2 days gestation, weighing 1 pound, 7 ounces. Sorry. I immediately felt like a failure. I couldn't keep her in. After that immediate feeling, my mindset turned to what can I do to make her as perfect as can be. I worked diligently with my son and I was determined to do the same with her. I had always been very independent and controlling, and I thought that I could be completely self-reliant. But the NICU was definitely uncharted territory. And I quickly came to the realization that I was now demoted to be part of an intricate and at times overwhelming team. What? Tell us, honey. Oh my goodness, is that on again? Oh, feisty. Well, be careful. Don't go anywhere. Oh, sorry. Or one of her promise came. When you have a baby, you're supposed to leave the hospital with your bundle of joy in your arms. I left empty-handed. My heart and my mind stayed with her. It hurt more than I could describe. Sorry.
It's okay.
I chose to reach out and be very public on social media, having about 300 thumbs up, prayers and encouraging words from all over the world. Journal entry from April 18th. Oh, life feels different. I feel emotionally and physically numb sometimes. I feel torn between the hospital and home. I wake up every hour or so just thinking about Ella. Journal entry from April 21st. My emotional roller coaster has been frying my nerve ends with questions I don't have answers to. What is she looking at when she opens her eyes? What is she hearing? Does she feel secure? Will she be as close to me as Mip is to me? Will she be as attached to me? Will she like to cuddle? What put us into labor? Will she know her nurses better than me? The list goes on and on in so many different ways. I'm filled to the brim with anxiety over all this stuff. I feel guilty constantly when I'm not with her. I feel like the worst mother. And at the same time, in the back of my head, I know that everything will be okay. It's probably because that's what Emmett keeps telling me whenever I silently have tears rolling down my face in front of him. He grabs my face and says, "Mom, look at me. Everything is going to be okay." I wish I had a video of him saying that. God was telling me to listen to him. That night was literally one of the hardest nights of my life. I drove over there at 2:30 a.m. because my body literally craved her. Sorry, let me try to clear my face. Oh. I knew this was going to be hard, but I'm sorry, this is hard. We were lucky. We had the ideal situation. This was our hospital. We only lived 25 minutes away. We had all of our family here. I was an EMT, so I wasn't afraid of the medical field. And I just finished nursing my son right before getting pregnant, so I had an abundant supply of milk for her, so everything was great there. We were also fortunate though, because 2 weeks after Ella was born, Miracle Babies had a luncheon for the NICU moms at our hospital. I went and talked to other mothers. We did a wonderful craft with a picture of our baby in it. I met other mothers in the NICU. The lady next door to our room had twins, and to this day we stay in contact. We also learned that Miracle Babies, let me go back a little bit. We learned more about Miracle Babies, and it was immediately like I had a whole other support group surrounding me. We learned about the 5K happening a few days from when that luncheon was, and we immediately rounded up the troops and all got out there to blow off some steam and join in the festivities. This is my journal entry from May 1st. Miracle Babies 5K was beyond an amazing event for us to be part of. Both Chad and I were able to talk to multiple parents of babies born around Ella's age, who are now all over the age of 3 and beautifully healthy. The community of NICU parents is amazing. We also had the support of our wonderful family surrounding us while we walked. My mom put together bright pink Team Ella shirts. Yeah, there they are. For the event. I look back on the day, and this is only 2 weeks after Ella was born. I look back at that day and remembered, we're gonna get out of the NICU. Toward the middle of our NICU stay, we felt very stressed by the financial burden of this lifestyle. Miracle Babies helped to relieve stress, so my husband and I could concentrate on our babies. It's hard to be your best when you're overwhelmed with financial burden. Ella grew very strong and defied all the odds. Interestingly, the last few weeks of her NICU stay were some of the hardest days for me to cope. I lost a little of my sanity at the end. I couldn't take the beeps of the monitors. I pulled off leads as I fed her so I wouldn't watch her heartbeat fluctuate. I could barely listen to the words. Really? Here, go play. I could barely listen to the words of the nurses and the doctors. I would have anxiety as I drove into the hospital, and at times I could barely breathe. I was completely over the NICU life and desperately wanted to cuddle my baby on my bed and have my family of 4 under the same roof. The doctors reported to my mom and my husband that Ella was doing great, but that her mom was having a severe case of NICUitis. At 39 weeks, 3 days, Ella came home. It took a village to bring my Miracle Baby home, and I sincerely thank Miracle Babies for the support that we were given and the support that you guys give thousands of other babies and their mothers as they too wait with hope and faith for their miracles to come home. Miracle Babies truly is a valuable resource that allows families to navigate through the most difficult time in their lives. Thank you.